like there were some times you were very, excuse me, animated on the sideline after turnovers. Would you assess that most of them, you guys were unforced of your own making?
I'll watch the film, but watching it live, yes. You know, I'll have a better vision. But yeah, from my vantage point, we'll have to go through the film and dissect it and why. We have been so good in that area, and to have that rear its ugly head, so to speak, was obviously disappointing.
Jeff, are you angry right now at the way that game played out? Because there's some offensive rebounds you gave up, the turnovers, missed free throws, a lot of things.
Defensive rebounding, and turnovers, two things we, pride ourselves on. Like I said, we've been so good in the turnover department. We let them get going early. 9 of the first 11 points. Obviously, Klein, Efert, and Edwards all get threes. All mistakes defensively, but we rebounded from that. And I thought we, even though they hit some shots, we did some decent things defensively on the perimeter after that flurry. But you're gonna have a hard time when you turn it over that much and then don't clean up the glass on those ends. So credit to Purdue for taking advantage of that. But we've got to be a lot better in that regard. We've been, like I said, that's the biggest thing. We've been pretty solid, specifically in taking care of the ball, and to have that transpire is unacceptable.
Great. Edwards is so difficult to defend in general. Does it make it harder too? Because focusing so much attention on him, does that open up, or some of those other threes by the other guys? Is that partly a reflection of him?
To some extent, yeah. We have to expend a lot of energy. He takes 40 shots to get 36 points. He's a hard cover, and they do a good job of moving him around. And I think other things too. You give up some offensive rebounds when we're trying to cover him running to the perimeter. We step out a little bit and give away an angle, and don't crack back down defensively on the glass. So he puts a lot of pressure, and it's not surprising. I've seen him do amazing things during his time, and anything he did tonight I had seen before on film. So we knew we were going to have our hands full with him. It's all the controllable, self-inflicted things that I think are the most disheartening.
Greg, I don't know what your play you had drawn up in the regulation. You had to go length of the court. Dimitri said he was trying to draw contact there for a foul.
Well, if he can't, with no timeouts, if he can't get separation, he was going to try to do it. I think we should have hit King right at the sideline because he was uncovered. He's got to make 3 seconds. They did a good job of making him go a little bit east and west, and then in terms of Trice and not letting him get a direct shot up the floor. But when you are in that position, you're trying to draw a foul. Obviously it's rarely called. They're going to let it probably play out and go to overtime. But I thought the initial read we should have hit King right up the floor and let him go right from the inbound.